Okay, January 30th. Wandered all over the place and didn't find bucks yesterday. Just people, Border Patrol, people the Border Patrol are looking for, and more of that. More people than deer, even more people than does. Let's go hunting. It's about 4 o'clock. About 5 minutes till 4. I think I've been in here about 7.5 hours at this spring. And all that's come in is a javelina and a bunch of birds. I'm back at the truck, and I just glassed up my first Coues deer of the day. So I'm gonna look a little bit and see what it is. It's a buck. Boy, I wish I knew he was there earlier. I could have at least been up there in the neighborhood. I mean, he's not big, but for a guy that's never killed a Coues deer, he's a giant. The one place right now that I could go after him is from right to left, which is north to south. I'd have to go hike back up the trail a little ways, hit the mountain, and hustle up top, and then come in either level or slightly above him. But the wind is blowing out of the northwest mostly, and that puts it right in his face. Actually, right now I feel the wind coming out of the south, so it's changing a lot. I'm excited. I found a buck. It's the only deer I've seen today, and it's a buck. And one I'd be tickled pink to have, so I got one day. I would only have about probably 45 minutes, and even that, some of that'll be dim light, so the wind is wrong up there from the one side I could go from, and I would be rushing it. I don't know where that deer will be tomorrow morning, but I think I'm just gonna watch him and see if I can turn him up tomorrow. That's hard to do. There's Javelina coming across the hill, and they spooked him. He got up. He got real nervous and got up. So I glassed up the hill and saw there's Javelina coming. Yeah, stinking Javelina. Glad I didn't go hustling up there, since those Javelina spooked him out of there. It's funny because I would have been behind this hill. I wouldn't even have known that he was gone. and I'd have been up there hustling to the top, sneaking in on something that wasn't there, so I'm glad. I mean, why was he still in bed? It's cold and shady and... I don't know. Turns out I'm not a very good Coues deer hunter. But we're working on that. So tomorrow morning we'll be back in here. I'll have to think on it, but I may just kind of glass this mountain from all different angles and hope he's up there. Sun's starting to hit the mountain where the deer was last night. It's halfway down it now, and I haven't turned him up. Now that the sun's on it, I'll glass it again and see. Just a quick glass real quick, but I haven't turned him up, so I'm gonna probably go around the north side of it and look. Got busted by some muley does. That's alright. Okay, I haven't turned that buck up. And I've even glassed out into the open country a little bit. Remember, word of the day, opportunity. If I find a big mule deer out here, I'll go after it. That's not likely to happen because I'm about to leave the only practical mule deer country and head back into where it's pretty much only Coues deer country. I'll have a lot of time, so I'll quit talking about it and do it. Just as I suspected, there were deer in the spring already, behind the trees, but it was just an old doe and a young doe. What on earth? There was another one. Old doe, young doe combo. At the spring that didn't spook when the first ones did. See that Coati come in. I was just thinking about it, but I never saw it come in. I didn't see him until he was leaving. I thought we might be trying Coati meat. It's about 4:15. those deer, I just had 2 adult does, 1 young doe, and a really nice buck come in. But they came in above the cliffs. I don't know why they did that. And the wind wasn't blowing that way. And then I think it shifted. It was shifting kind of. And it looked like the young doe, the yearling, picked me off. I had that buck at 60. It was either 62 or 63 yards. And I didn't take the shot because he was facing me. He was quartered to me some of the time, and then he was facing me because that fawn started alerting. And so now I wish I would have just drawn and maybe he would have turned. Hindsight's 20/20, but then they went out to 100 yards and I couldn't see him anymore. And then the does were at 110, 111. And then he had split off of them and he didn't reappear till they ran off. So I'm gonna hustle because there's still some light left. Maybe I can salvage something, but that may have been my last play. But I'm glad I had a buck come in. Nice buck. All that has happened to me now is that I have the bug, the Coues deer bug. Even more so. Sun's behind the mountain. I'm gonna pack up. I still have some light. I can still hunt my way out, but that's probably it. I looked down, saw my Javelina friend came back. The word of this hunt has been opportunistic. Opportunity. And I did have a few opportunities. I just didn't connect, didn't work it out. I learned a lot of things. Made some stupid mistakes, including tonight or this afternoon. And you learn and you move on. Thanks for following along. I wish there was a blood trail for you. Some success from my opportunistic opportunities. But if you've made it this far, I appreciate you. Thanks for following along, and hope you keep following along and watch me grow as a Coues deer hunter. No January buck for me. The quest for the Coues continues.